Hi guys, this is Star Kyom. This is my first video. Uh, I'm reading Soul Leveling right now, chapter 164. I'm reading and give it a review. I'm reading 164 and 165. I haven't read either of them. I'll read them right now. Deletion code of player inner string system has been entered. The system will now be deleted. Any power limits on the player will be now removed. With no more limitation of power, all commander rank soldiers, shadow soldier will gain their full power potential. The power of the commander rank soldier Icarus has been restored. The power of commander soldier Buru has been risen significantly. The shadow monarch Ashborn is returned to the world to the eternal void. Would you really like to delete the system? So I think this left off from last chapter where Sung Jin Woo fused the shadow monarch, or was it we learned that him and the shadow monarch became like the same person, or were the same person? Alright, yeah, so he chooses to delete the system. Alright, there's like a bright light, some purple stuff happening. Now it comes back to the monarch of ice of elves, a fragment of brilliant light. The worst disasters coming from the body of the human you're trying to protect. Are you really trying to bring disaster upon this world by your own hands? He's moving towards them. Are you really risking your life to aid the Shadow Monarch survive? Oh, he's yelling at Sung Jin Woo's dad, I think. Wait, what did he call him though? He called him a fragment of light. So is he one of the, was it sovereigns? Is there rulers and sovereigns? What are you thinking? What are you traitors thinking? Oh, it's the beast one, like the wolf boy. We don't have much time. So they're like basically using their weapons now. They're ready to fight. They're attacking. The monarchs are attacking Sung Jin Woo's dad. Bunch of stuff is happening. Oh, he's dodging them, and he's dodging a block. I'm gonna tell what was happening. This bastard, he's reading the trajectory of my spear moving accordingly. Has the movement of a warrior who's experienced countless battles. Yeah, because wasn't he in a dungeon for like 10 years or so? I forgot the time. I remember in the story he was stuck in a dungeon for a while. What I heard. I'm reading on my phone, by the way, if you guys didn't know. He's barely avoiding the forest monarch's attacks, fending off all my attacks at the same time. Yeah, he's beating him. Oh yeah, the frost monarch was about to like do like an ice attack. Like he's about to, like, you know, like for example from like Natsu, who's about to like drag like the nice version of the rover. Or at least what it looks like is that's what looks like it's perfect. But then he gets kicked in the face by Sung Jin Woo's dad. The wolf monarch or the beast monarch is trying to bite him. Yeah, stabs him through the head. KO. Well, not KO. He's still alive apparently. Even though it got stabbed through him. Well, no, it didn't go fully through. I think. No, it did. But he's still alive apparently. And they're still fighting. You bastard! I'll tear you apart. Says the wolf or the beast monarch. Here. Okay, yeah. So he has a hole in the top of his mouth, but he's still, like, you know, talking and moving normally. Well. This feeling. Oh yeah, he's shook. Oh, the beast monarch is shook. the note. At this moment, he knew he messed up. Sung Jin Woo is back to life again. Apparently, that won't work on me again. Let's attack again. I will stop now. You're stopping after coming this far. Are you out of my mind? Are you out of your mind? Says Ice Monarch, the Beast Monarch. Can you feel it? The man surrounding us has started to cry. The shadow of Monarch. Okay, yeah, they're being pussies. They're gonna run away. They're too scared of Sung Jin Woo. But count on me. Didn't you promise me to help me defeat the Shadow Monarch? It says Elves Monarch. My promise was limited to only when the Shadow Monarch was in his human form, but ever since the real deal is coming, I've no longer have a promise to keep. Even so, you're running away with your tail between your legs. Even though you're not, even though you're the Beast Monarch, I hate the Beast. It was the Frost Monarch. No, not the Elves Monarch. I thought it was the Elves Monarch. It's the Frost Monarch. I was not given the correct name. You won't understand it because you have yet to experience the full power of the Shadow Monarch. I shall pray for your fortune. Oh yeah, the Wolf Monarch basically just dips. He just dips out. What a foolish bastard, says the Frost Monarch. Taste the terror of the Frost Weakling. This is my power. He tries to go for an attack. Basically slams his spear in the ground. Ice ages everything. Make sure you're not to get hit by it. We're retreating. Leave this place at once. A bunch of ice everywhere. Sung Jin Woo's dad maybe getting caught up in it. Can't really tell. Mere humans dare challenge me without knowing their place. Be trapped inside the eternal void with the Shadow Monarch. Is he and Sung Jin, and he's apparently, I think he's trying to freeze everything. And then Sung Jin Woo's dad's like, is he planning to destroy this entire area? He gets stabbed in the arm. Or did his arm get cut off? I think his arm might have gotten cut off. Oh yeah, Sung Jin Woo escapes. Oh yeah, it's Biru. Breaks their eyes. Frost Monarch. Oh yeah. Do not assume the position of the king with only that much power. And he's broken out my spells. Does that mean the commander rank shadow soldiers have regained their powers? So I think the commander shadow soldiers have all like regained their powers. Like they're like, because they broke him out of the ice thing. So that means that's why I shouldn't trust prophecies. Did the beast flee? Oh yeah, the beast monarch lead. Who dares to leave without my permission? Oh yeah, Sung Jin was like, no, he's like the Shadow Monarch. He has that power now. He has everyone shook. Who dares leave without permission? And chapter 164 end. Alright, chapter 165 starts off with the Frost Monarch being scared. A wall I cannot comprehend. He's basically being shook by Sung Jin Woo's power. Isn't the gap between us too big? Oh, okay, yeah, he's scared. He's gonna yeah. Okay, so darkness, field, force, spirit. I don't know. It's something like there's darkness surrounding. Yeah, like a giant dark circle. You can see that from outer space. It's surrounding all of like Korea and part of Japan, part of China. Never mind, it's surrounding the entire world now. And it's coming from Sung Jin Woo. Here you are. The Frost Monarch instinctively knew the Shadow Monarch's blind spot was a chance that wouldn't come twice. So Sung Jin Woo's not even bothering to look at him. He's just walking around. Yeah, you know, he's the main character. You know, he doesn't have to look. He's got the main character. He's got the main character power. No matter how much of a power difference there is, you shouldn't look at the other way in front of an enemy. If I miss this opportunity, the only thing awaiting me is certain death. So he's gonna do a sneak attack. Not gonna work, obviously. I'm gonna finish all of this at one shot. Oh, I mean, there was like an ice spear, and he just blocks it. It's literally like when Yukiora tried doing the lance thing. It's Ichigo. Lance I don't remember what it's called. It's Lance does something, and he tried doing on Ichigo, and Ichigo caught it in his like in the hollow form and like crushed in his arm. So Jun Woo kind of did that. How? So this is the power of the Shadow Monarch, the greatest fragment of brain and light, and one of the strongest monarchs. The incomparable power that is the Shadow Monarch. You're lost until I get the beast. You wait here. Okay, so he's going after the beast monarch. He's gonna like kill the Frost Monarch, then the last one. So he's chasing after the beast. The energy of death has been strangling me. Oh yeah, the beast monarch's running away. I regret escaping late just to argue with the Frost Monarch for no reason. Now that things have turned out like this, I just have to hide out here until the King of Berserk Dragon comes. So he's trying to just hide out in wherever he's at, because he's trying to hide from. Oh, he was trying to hide. He got caught. This energy, could it be? Oh yeah, he has him shook. The smell of death is overwhelming, bro. He has him shook. It's literally like the coffin dance meme has to be playing right now. I can't win. I can't run. Okay, car. An overwhelming difference in power. The fear of power learned through experience. Obey. Bow down. Obey. My instincts were warning me. Okay, he completely bowed down to him. Like, fully on the ground, head touching the floor. I mean, big talk. He's trying to kill him a couple chapters ago. Now he's bowing down to him. But that's the power of main character. gotta be the main character to do that kind of stuff. Shamar, I, the King of Beasts, do not wish to fight with you. Please forgive me for my atrocious acts and accept me as your ally. Soon the King of Berserk Dragons will use soldiers down here, and the army of beasts and I will help you. Well, the guy's scared. He's literally he's gonna betray his own friends. So like, or I wouldn't say friends. I think they're all like the monarchs are friends. They're like probably like acquaintances at best. So he's trying to use two strokes. So he's asking for Sung Jin Woo to basically let him join him. To join Sung Jin Woo. Sung Jin Woo just said, alright. Fool, he's not the real one. If he was real, not only did I betray him once, I tried to destroy the vessel of the Descendant. He wouldn't even think of forgiving me. Okay, so it was a lie. He wasn't really trying to join Sung Jin Woo. I've only been spared sometime due to the human's warm heart and stupidity. All I have to do is wait for the King of Berserk Dragons to come. When the time comes, I'll gladly tear your corpse to shred and eat it. I will be loyal. Okay, so he's trying to be loyal to he's trying to swear his loyalty to Sung Jin Woo. Not really. He's saying that. For that, I need you to pay back for what you did. Sung Jin Woo says, 5 of your claws tore through my chest. Do this if you can handle just 5 my attacks. I'll forgive you. Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. You dare play tricks on me, the King of Beasts? He goes full on wolf here. He was like hybrid, like like One Piece hybrid devil fruits, like with like the zones and their hybrid form. He's kind of like that with that wolf form. Now he's on full on wolf form. This may be the enemy, but you won't be safe either. He's a giant wolf. Sung Jin Woo just kind of like, what does he even do? His blades are glowing and like I think he just starts zapping around. Yep, he's cutting off. Okay, that's leg gone. 4 more left. And now cuts back to the city. There's destruction and lightning everywhere. Beside that ant bastard on the ruler's side treating the humans. The other one is a problem too. Oh, he's getting beat up by Sung Jin Woo's shadow. It's not even Sung Jin Woo himself. That's Danelle. I've seen him before, also known as one of the 2 wings of the Shadow Army, the Soldier of Death. Igris. I mean, that's embarrassing. At least the Beast Monarch was getting his ass kicked by Sung Jin Woo, not his like shadow like creatures. Looks like he can still use his full powers now. How inconvenient. They can heal until the Shadow Monarch's powers run out, but they can't recover the magic used with apparitions. This will be a challenge. He's just running away from the actual shadow. That's actually funny. How do you run away from a shadow? You're not even, I mean, to be fair, they're like kind of like Edo Tenseis. They can like forever regen. I mean, except Edo Tensei's like it's kind of different, not the same thing. But same thing with the regen stuff. They're kind of like similar in certain ways. So he's basically just it's kind of a lost battle because like as long as Sung Jin Woo is still there and has power, the shadows are like infinitely regening. Don't do anything useless. How long do you think can last against me? I don't know what happened. Okay, Sung Jin Woo just walked through a portal. And there's the Beast Monarch's fangs, or the King of Beasts is dead. Is he saying he killed the King of Beasts in a matter of minutes? I mean, power tags. What can you do? The Monarch of Plagues, the King of Beasts, and the Frost Monarch. The death of these 3 will be warning to other monarchs. You bastard. And he's throwing a bunch of icicles on him. Gets stabbed from the back multiple times by a spear. Kirk is about to like shoot ice from his mouth. And Sung Jin Woo just grabs him. Each will grab Aizen after he got off Dungai training. Yeah, kind of like that. Oh yeah, slashes him up. Dead. The beast died on the 4th blow. How long will you last? Did he get one-shotted? Am I tripping? I think he got one-shotted. The Beast Monarch lasted 4 attacks. This guy got one-shotted and he was getting his ass kicked by goddamn shadows. That's actually sad. That's so sad. My lord, where is the one who protected me earlier? He disappeared at some point. Sung Jin Woo's dad is walking away bleeding. Is this the result of becoming a vessel for the ruler? It's over. This is it. Did you think I wouldn't know if you just left like that? I mean, I think he's dying. He's gonna die. I don't know. It's over. This is it. It's bleeding. Are you gonna leave again without a word like you did now? Okay, Sung Jin was. Bro, those 5 claw marks on his chest look so sick. Father, and chapter end. Yeah, that was very sick. I think what's gonna happen is I think Sung Jin Woo is gonna end up fighting the other monarchs, but I also think he's gonna fight the rulers. Mainly because from the Shadow Monarch's backstory, he sided with the monarchs to beat the rulers. I think, or I could be getting it wrong, but so I think he'll end up killing the rulers, killing the monarchs as well, and being like the last one ruler of everything. Not ruler of everything. He'll be like the peacekeeper. That's a better word for it. With them and like the shadows, they're probably gonna like keep the peace. He's doing like that, and I feel like there's definitely way more powers to the Shadow Monarch that we haven't seen yet. He might be able, I don't know, this is completely like theories. I think he might unlock the ability to like use the shadows from the previous Shadow Monarch, or when the Shadow Monarch was fighting in the original war against the rulers and whatnot. Also and I suspect that he made the Beast Monarch a shadow, a part of Shadow Army, because we didn't see what happened with it. All we saw was him. But no, you couldn't make the dragon into one. But no, because that was the dragon died way too long ago, so it wouldn't work. I don't know. I feel like the Beast Monarch got turned into a shadow. I feel like that's a reliable theory. I feel like he'll use them against the rulers. I don't know. But he might have turned the Frost one into a shadow too, because we didn't really see him. I mean, we see him die. We didn't see him getting revived or Sung Jin Woo attempting to revive him. So he could have gotten turned into a shadow for all I know. But I'm assuming yeah, he turned both of them in. Oh, he also, what was it? There's a third. Let me check. There's the third monarch. Because he said three monarchs down. Let me check who the third monarch is. Third monarch was. So 3 monarchs down. Here, let's see. The monarch. Oh, the plagues. Oh, I remember her. She died so fast. The bug lady from the beginning. Plague monarch. She got killed so fast. I forgot she existed. Yeah, I mean, so that's 3 down. I feel like it's how many monarchs are there? I mean, there's the one of we just heard about the Berserker Dragon King of Berserker Dragons. So that's gonna be one who's gonna fight. I feel like that's gonna be a close one, cause like the wolf one's hyping up like, oh, because what the Beast Monarch said was if he was with the Monarch of Berserker Dragons, they would be able to kill Sung Jin Woo, or aka like Shadow Monarch. They would have enough power to kill him, which is giving me the idea that the Berserker Dragon Monarch is nearly, I wouldn't say maybe I'm assuming he's weaker. I would say he's at around the same level as the Shadow Monarch, maybe a little bit weaker. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just theories. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like one other thing that also would be interesting would be remember the guy that Sung Woo's friend with the guild? Yeah. What if, because we learned that like people with their their skills, their rank, they can like get a thing where like they can just bounce up in rank because something happened to them. I forgot what they called it. I could be like this tinfoil hat here. Yeah, but remember that's what they were trying to justify Sung Jin Woo when he first became master. It was like, oh, he was originally a D rank or whatever rank he was, and because of so and so, he just jumped up to S rank, whatever that thing was called, like the event where you're just for no reason your rank just goes up. Maybe that could happen to his friend, like the guy from the guild, but then got beat up by that one S rank guy. The one S rank from, I forgot his name. The guy the world class hunter. That's what they're called. Who's in that guy's guild? I forgot his name. I haven't read Sung. I've read. I haven't read Solo Leveling actual second. Let me see, what was his name? Solo Leveling World Leveling. I mean, I heard there's gonna be an anime for Solo Leveling, so I'm hoping that happens sooner or later. Yeah, I'm hoping that happens sooner or later. We get an anime for Solo Leveling because it does sound very interesting. Like, I mean, the art for the comics is amazing. I feel like as an actual anime, it would just be amazing. Like, imagine animating Solo Leveling on all the fights. It would be tight. His name was Thomas. Yeah, Thomas Andre. Yeah, he was actually really sick. He was actually like one of my favorite creatures. I kind of compare him to like the Kenpachi of the show, because he's like the berserker battle guy. That's wrong, but he's also kind of cool. Like, he's likable. You're gonna like him more often than not. So that's what I compare Thomas Andre to. The other S rank, the Korean one, the one that beat up Sung Jin Woo's friends, he was an asshole. Like, it was when Sung Jin Woo killed him, and then it was kind of satisfying. Like, the whole thing happened with him was kind of satisfying. The ending to it. I wish we saw more of it. Kind of didn't. Kind of just cut off. But you know, well, I'll take what I can get. But yeah, I feel like this is a good chapter. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. This is very fun to watch. It's very fun. This is very fun to read. Subscribe, like, comment. Yeah, see you guys next time.